Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're listening in from. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. This podcast is a podcast that normally goes live every Tuesday and Wednesday around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we normally go live in the Facebook group. That's right, Women of Elevation Facebook group. And sometimes we go live on our podcast platform, which really connects with people, women in many countries around the world. And so the purpose of this podcast show is to really empower women like yourselves, giving you the ability to have access to tools to create, relate, and elevate so you can walk in your God given purpose and truly live your dream lifestyle. That is what this show is all about. Now, this is not for fluff, okay, because the information that's shared on Tuesdays and Wednesdays will help you elevate your life if you grab a hold of the nuggets and you apply them to your lives. And we always encourage you to visit our website, which is womenofelevation.com, to learn more. All right, womenofelevation.com. So you may be wondering, for those of you who are in the Women of Elevation group, why am I showing the images, the pictures of this particular group of women? Because during the last 4 months of every year, we focus on helping you to elevate, preparing you for an amazing upcoming year. Yes, and we're still doing that. We already concluded our Triumphant Women's Awards celebration that we did virtually. That was a huge success. We're looking forward to doing an amazing virtual telesummit event in December, so stay tuned for that. I'm extremely excited about that upcoming event. Also, listen, we're focusing in on for this month of November because, yes, welcome to November for all of my Women of Elevation friends, sisters out there. We're talking about elevating your network, okay? Your network, your circle, the people that you're connected to. Now, I first want to talk about the importance of why your network, right, is so important. It's really important because it really reflects upon who you are as a person and then specifically as a professional. It reflects upon who you allow, to be connected to you in a deeper way, whether it's personal or professional. So it's a reflection of who you are. So if you really want to get to know a person, this is what my elders used to say. If you really want to get to know a person, look at that person's circle, their first, maybe their closest 5 to 10 friends. That will dictate, what their future looks like, who they are as individuals, because they wouldn't otherwise associate with people that they didn't share some common traits with. And so if you're looking to really do some amazing things as we conclude the year 2020 and perhaps just elevate and take it to another level in 2021, you want to look at the people that you're around, that you're surrounded by. And we're going to dive into this a bit deeper, this concept of your network, how to really go about assessing what type of changes you would want to make to your network. We're going to start to talk about that on tomorrow because that made a big difference for me. For example, I started associating with 6-figure and 7-figure earners. And as I did that, that helped to elevate my mindset. It helped to elevate, therefore, my habits. And now, because it's helped me to change my habits, my lifestyle has changed, right? To the point where, with this global pandemic going on, my household, and this is not to brag, but my household has not been impacted by this pandemic because of a decision that I made many months ago to change my network. And I do want to give you all a heads up for those of you who are in Women of Elevation. The network here in this group is going to be changing too, because this is 2020 and previous years. For those of you who are going to really want to kick it up a notch, you want to really, just progress forward and truly profit and do well, as far as building wealth and ending that struggle for a lack of time and a lack of money. We're going to say no, we're going to leave that in 2020. We're leaving behind those who just want to sit around and take up space. We're leaving behind those who just want to watch people do things and not implement. We're leaving those type of individuals behind, and we're going to create a new and updated Women of Elevation community. It's not about numbers. It's about those who want to take action, those who are willing to do what's necessary to make some things happen. And that's what 2021 has in store for us. So be prepared, as you might get, of course, a friend request and or an inbox message, and it's going to be straight to the point for those of you in the group. Are you looking for bigger? Are you looking for better in 2021? Do you consider your network to be very important to helping you to get there? And if your answer is yes to both of those questions, you'll be able to be included in the new and upcoming and refreshed Women of Elevation group, because it's something new and refreshing. So thank you so very much for tuning in, everyone, to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. Be prepared for a fresh episode on tomorrow night. So until then, have a great one, everyone. Good night.